dream, babe.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to MDZ Music, where we talk about our songwriting process. My name is Eli Mendez. Please make sure to follow me on all social media at Eli Mendez 1109.
And what's going on, guys? My name is MATTIX. You can follow me on everything at Came From Dust. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification to get all of our brand new shows.
In this 3-episode series, we're going to be talking about how we wrote the song Dream.
On today's episode, we'll cover our process on how to write background vocals and how to write the outro, and when to put these in specific placements within the beat.
Okay, so just to recap, on the first episode, we talked about how to write a hook, how to find the placement within the beat for the hook, and how to create melodies.
And on the second episode, we focused on the verse, the placement of the verse, melodies, and lyric writing.
Okay, so now we're going to focus on the background vocals. You have your song complete. You've done the hook. You've done the verses. You have your sound ready to go. Now you just want to fill in the spaces. Whenever you're doing your background vocals, you never realize how important they are until you actually hear them in the song. It just completely finishes the song. Like you said before, it does fill in the empty spaces.
It gives it depth.
It does give it depth, and you can actually tell. And when you listen to it, I think the average person who's going to listen to it really isn't going to pay attention to it, but they're going to know that it's there without realizing that it's there.
Right, because they listen to music as a whole.
As a whole.
Like, it's a finished product already.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess the ear of a musician, you sort of hear all the small details, background vocals.
And as you're going along making your songs, it's hard to listen to songs as a whole ever again, I feel like you listen to the background vocals and you're like, oh, okay, I like how they did that.
Once you have the knowledge of it, then you start to realize that you're taking all these influences and you like the way people do certain background vocals, so it'll kind of influence you a little bit, and does that to me a lot. Yeah.
And so for the background vocals, one of the things that you'll want to do is you'll want to pull words from the hook or from the verse. Let's say for verse 1, one of the things that I did is I pulled a specific word that I said, and all I did was just change the melody. I made it the sound go a little bit longer. For the verse, I said favorite place, and so all I did was repeat myself, but I just changed the melody slightly, and I'll show an example of that, and you can hear that.
The future never like your favorite place.
Yeah, it's always cool whenever you add like a specific word into the background vocals. Like in mine, it's very prominent whenever I say cyclone. Then you hear the cyclone, like we kind of just stretched it out a little bit.
Yeah, and he said cyclone already, and so all he did was just he echoed himself, but he still fills in the space with a different melody. And that's one of the things that you'll do, like I said, is you'll pull words or lyrics from the song already.
Yeah, and like we said, it's just all about, it's sort of like those are the finishing touches, basically. Yeah. And then you get to the outro.
Yeah.
We're like a cyclone, you know it's simple.
So on this song, it does have the outro. And going back to the format, not all songs have to have an outro. The format that we talked about in episode 2, how we talked about how it's the hook and then a verse and then a hook and then verse 2 and then a bridge and then a hook. But this song has the outro, and you don't always have to have outros. You don't always have to have hooks. You don't always have to have bridges. That's just the most common thing that you'll hear, and you can do it however you want to do it. Once you have the beat loaded, you can actually see. So again, we talked about this is going to be the hook. This is verse 1, hook, verse 2, and then back here, so it was hook, verse 1, hook, verse 2, hook, and then out here was the outro. And you can see how it just completely changes right here specifically, and it does get slower, and all I did was just did the hook slower. And so that's how we found a placement with it. And that one's just obvious how it's at the end, and we just considered that to be the outro. Okay, so again, like we talk about in every episode, there's no right or wrong way in terms of creating melodies, in terms of writing lyrics. This is just a technique that we use that helps us, and hopefully it can give some guidance if that's something that you wanted to get into, is songwriting, creating melodies.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this series of MDZ Music. My name is MATTIX.
And my name is Eli Mendez. Please make sure you like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications to see brand new shows. Also, make sure to follow us on all social media to hear any current music that we're working on.
If you guys want to hear that full song, The link is in the description below.
So on our next series, we're going to be talking about how MATTIX wrote the song Sentient. We're going to be breaking down the process on how he created his melodies and how he created his lyrics. So we'll see y'all next time.
All you gotta do is dream, babe. Oh, baby.